Hey everybody, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and I'm back. I'm ready to craft. I've missed y'all. It felt like it's been forever, and so here we are. And I feel like my camera has got, I don't know, it looks funny on my side, so I'm gonna like wipe off my camera real fast, and maybe that will look better. There y'all are. It looked like it had something on it. I don't have a clue. So y'all come on in, have a seat, and let's craft. I am ready to make something. I have missed y'all. Hello, Luann. Hello, Leah. Hey, Carol. Hello, my friends. Hey, Lori. Hello, Peggy. I've missed y'all so bad. Hello, Diana and Joyce. I've had a headache, and it's like, I'm still going live because I've missed y'all and I don't want to cancel out on y'all. Hey, Susie. Hello, Pamela. Hey, Karen. So I took some Advil and here I am. Hey, Susan. Hello, Wendy. Hey, Patty. Y'all come on in, have a seat. Look, my cup matches. I got this cup this week. Brooke gave it to us for our mastermind. Hey, Jane. Hello, Patty and Debbie and Georgina. And Cindy and BJ, y'all come on in. Yes, I'm happy you're here too. I'm so excited because it's been a while. It feels like it's been forever. Like a really long time. And I'm trying to, I just remembered, hey, I gotta have a plate. Hey, I gotta have all the things. Yeah, this has got paint in it, but we're gonna use it anyway. So, hey, Lori and Becky and Treva and Donna. Hello, Jane and Brenda. Hello, Tammy. So I have this like oval frame that I picked up at the Goodwill or the bins, one of the two. I've had it forever, and we're going to do something cute with it. Excuse me. Hello, Debbie and Kathy and Teresa. Hello, everybody, and Janelle. Hey, Paula. Hello, Judy, my sweet friend. Hey, Jocelyn. Hello, Sharon and Liz. I've missed y'all. It feels longer than a week. I promise it really does feel longer than that. Hello, Mary. Petal. Miss Mary's in Petal. Hey, Beverly. Yes, the Bradford pears. And they smell really bad, too. But they're really pretty, but they smell terrible. Hey, Robin. Hello, Miss Kay and Liz and Robin. Yes, Michelle. I met Ashley, and she is just a gem. She is so funny and so sweet and so talented, and I just love her. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Barbara and Trish and Treva. Hello. Yay, you're here on time. Yay, yay, yay. Hey, Dawn. Hello, Beth from Texas. Okay, so we're going to use a little printable tonight, and I have dropped it in the group for y'all. Hey, Beth and Mary. Hello, Gary. It's good to see you, too. Hey, Anna. Yes, it was cold. It was warm in Florida, and I came back home, and I was like, brr. So, how is your Dollar Tree Fleece Slide makeup sponges? They're okay right now, Judy. I've got plenty. It would let me text. I said I had to agree to the chat rules. Now, I don't know anything about that. Okay, it's probably because... Hey, Belinda, I put a new feature into my Facebook that will notify you when I go live. So it's probably something to do with that, but I don't know about the chat rules. I have to look it up. Oh, she's painting you an Easter bucket. I saw those. Those are so pretty. Hey, Carol. Hey, Rhonda and Mickey. Hello, everyone. So if you will, in the comments, I meant to write it on a piece of paper so y'all would know. So we're going to do this. Hold on. I forgot about that. Hey, Kathy. Hello, Lisa and Amanda and Terry. Okay. Let me write it so you'll know exactly how to write it. And some other crafters have done it too. So it may not be new to some of y'all. But if you will, let me get this. You know, nothing works when you want it to, right? Like that would be way too easy. Oh, the chat. See, I don't know. It's weird. Just X away because I don't know. I haven't set that part up and I didn't realize that was part of it. So I will fix it. The chat now goes like, okay. So if you type, is Colin on here? Hello, Colin. If you type this, in the chat, in the comments, it should notify you when I go live. Exclamation point notify, and you should get, there's Linda. Linda's got it. So if you do that, it should, you'll be notified when I go live. So hopefully that works. I've seen other people use it, and then we learned about it this weekend, or this week, or whatever. So, hey, Tammy. Why does it keep saying, that is so strange. It keeps putting it in here. Like, it's, I don't know why it's doing that, but I guess maybe it does. I don't know. But anyway, if you type that, it should tell you, it should start notifying you. So I don't know, but it's doing it here. So it's showing me all those things. So I don't know. Hey, Nanette. Yay, y'all do that. And so hopefully you'll start getting notifications when I go live. We'll see. But it's a feature that Facebook has, and I just found out about it. So anyway, but there is this cute bunny printable, and he is in my free community group. So another thing, if you type the words in the comments, chat. I'm reading and talking at the same time. So if you, in the comments, if you put on and say craft group as one word, it will send you a link to my free community group that's attached to my page. And so this little printable is in the files tab in the group. I just put it in there a few minutes ago, so it's right probably at the very top. But you can actually print this little bunny off for yourself and do what I'm doing, or you can do whatever you want to with him. See, now all I see is that little bot thing. I don't know. I don't see any of y'all's comments, because when y'all do it, it tells me, you've already turned on notifications. So I don't know what that is doing. So anyway. That is so strange. I guess it'll quit doing it in a minute. Yay! So yeah, hopefully you'll get notified when I go live, and it's going to tell you all that. So hopefully that's going to work. So I'm going to wait till all that passes by. Hey, Eddie. Hello, hello. It's like telling me every time somebody does it. Hey, Joanne. So it's a new feature I'm just using. Hey, Misty. Hello. Hey, Karina. You love the bunny. Isn't he cute? And, you know, we're going to do one of my favorite techniques with him. I printed him. Hey, Barbara. Hello, Marla. Hello, Madeline. I printed him on tissue paper, okay? And if you don't know how to print on tissue paper, I'm going to show you how. So, if you'll take tissue paper, okay, it will do that every time. So you say, I have no idea. Thank you for that, though. Hey, Misty. Hey, Jane. Okay, so you can take regular tissue paper. I mean, this is like Dollar Tree tissue paper. And people ask me all the time, shiny side, regular side. I don't know. I just put it in there, so I don't really know. Hey, Tina. I had fun at my retreat, but I was so exhausted. And I have funny stories to tell y'all while we're crafting. Hey, Linda. Especially the airport one, when Julia and I got there 2 minutes late. 50 minutes before our plane took off. So it wasn't like we were late 2 minutes for the flight. But that's a whole nother story. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Yes, Barbara, if you'll type in craft group, all one word, you'll get a link in your messenger that will take you to the Crafters Reveal group where everybody posts their crafts. And that way you can download this bunny, and there's tons of other downloads there that I've used in the past. Hey, Robin. So type it together like one word, craft group, together. And it'll send you that in your inbox. Okay, Susan. See, I just put it in there. I never noticed what side is what, so I just put it in there. Okay, so if you don't know how to print on paper, I'm going to show you. So you take your this has another bunny on the back, but I was practicing because I was trying to figure out which way my printer, because I never can remember. So you're going to take a piece of regular copy paper, and you are going to cut your tissue paper a little smaller than your paper, because you don't want it hanging off the edges where it's going to catch. And then you're going to take like Scotch tape or some kind of tape, and you're going to tape all the way across the top, okay? Because you don't want your little rollers to catch on the paper and tear it off. And then I just put one piece at the bottom. So you have to know which way your paper feeds and what side it's going to print on, okay? So usually, it's not on this one, but usually I'll put a piece of paper in my printer and I'll put a dot right here. And then if it prints on the other side and the head's up here, I know which way it's going to feed and I know which side to put in, face down, face up, whatever. So that's kind of what I did. So anyway, so then you can just print whatever you want to. Tina, I know I need to get some. I just use my good old Dollar Tree paper. You don't have to put an exclamation point in front of the craft group. Just craft group, and it's going to take you to the free, my free community group, and that's where this bunny is. Glue stick works good too. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Okay, so anyway, so here's this little bunny. He's just a little plain little outline of a cute little bunny. But I've had this frame for a long time, and today is the day that it's going to get something new. Hey, Nancy, yay! Okay. Yeah, Cynthia, crap, there you go. Hey, Mandy with Western Grace Home Decor. My friend. Okay, so I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do first. I guess I need to work on my frame. So this is a little bit too brassy for me. I haven't added any more. I just did that one. But I have another app that does my craft group one, and I can put it whatever I want to, like Shop TTV. That's a whole nother thing off of Facebook that does that. Yeah, it is beautiful, and I bought it just like at the bins. It has no glass. It's just the frame. But it's a little bit too brassy for my liking. So I've been debating all day about what to do to this frame. So far, it didn't take me to the thing. Did you type craft group, like one word? Like has no space, nothing. Okay, Sue got hers, yay! So yeah, it should send it to you. Okay, so I'm debating on whether to paint the whole thing with my antique or cover the whole thing with this antique gold, which is going to cut down this brassiness. Charlie is doing wonderful. She is just growing up so fast and changing every day. So I'm trying to decide what to do if I want to. Hey Ashley, there's Painted Up with Ashley. She is my friend. Another one of your friends was just talking about you, Ashley. Michelle. Yay, Liz just printed it. Okay. So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. Yay, Sherry got her message. Okay. So I'm trying to decide what to do this frame. Because y'all know what I'm going to do to this bunny, right? We did this technique on this piece right here. I'm going to do the tissue paper technique that I love, 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 love. I did it, 2 years ago? Last year, 2 years ago? And on a Christmas ornament. And I love it. I love it. Yeah, it takes it a minute for you to get that. So Brenda, type it all together, no space in there. And it should get the link to my group. And then we have to let you in the group, so you have to wait till I get off the live. I'm going to do this to the bunny, okay? And I'm going to show y'all how to do it if you haven't seen me do it. But I want to do something to this frame. So I'm kind of trying to decide, the background's going to look like this brown. So I'm trying to decide what to do to the frame, and I don't want it to look like, I don't want it to blend too much together. So do white and then gold. So that's kind of how I was leaning. I was leaning like, maybe like a plaster color, not like stark white. So maybe that's what I need to do, and then sand off some spots and then put some rub and buff on it. So that's what I may need to do. So just be patient when you ask to join my community group, because I have to get off and let all of y'all in. So just request to join, and then I'll let y'all in when I get done. So I think I'm going to mix me up a color to do plaster. You love that carrot. I do too. I love that craft. I think it is so stinking cute. I did it a few weeks ago, so if you'll go back on my page, you'll find it. I love that video. I love that carrot. I get to reading, and I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. And y'all, I'm telling you, after this week, my brain is like, is trying to get back to normal because, you know, you absorb so much information and then it's like, then you can't think of anything because you've absorbed so much. Black and gold. Now I'm leaning toward the black. Candy's done made me, hey Diane. Now she's made me rethink. Okay, plaster's her vote. Off-white. Nancy, I have a burnt umber here too, but I had another idea for the burnt umber because I was going to do wax white. Wax white. Y'all forgive me, I cannot talk. White wax on top of the burnt umber. Yeah, Carol, this is just Dollar Tree tissue paper. Cheap paper. You probably have some, I'm sure. Hey, Kathy, you're okay? Okay, so I think I'm going to go with the plaster idea. I like the black. I really do like the black because I have touches of black in my house. Let me get some of this. Hey, Alicia, you're okay. Black and gold. Ugh. Oh, I really kind of like the black and gold. And I just poured that out there, but it's okay. Okay, y'all have changed my mind. I'm going to do black and gold. I just got to get my black out here. Oh, well, now we have white chalk paint out here. Cindy, no, I'm going to antique him like we did this carrot right here. That carrot. Time change. Yeah, and the time change too. And I was in Florida and I was already an hour ahead. I think I'm going to do black, y'all. I really think I am. Because I have a lot of black accents in my house and I think I'm going to do that. I think black. But I'm going to do the rub and buff. Whew. Get all these little crumblies out of here. And this covers really well, so the black does. And so I know it's not going to take 2 coats. So anyway, so yeah, I think I'm going to do black, but you can, when you do yours, you can put him in any shape you want to. I just wanted to use this frame because I love this frame. And when I see frames that are odd sizes like this, like an oval, I definitely pick it up because it's not very often you see, what's Mandy telling me? So anyway, now y'all got me second guessing. Okay, I'm just doing it. I'm going to take some of it off probably, and then I am going to put, we're going to fix it. Yay, Glenda, me too. I'm glad y'all are back too. Use paper sacks. Oh, I bet that would look like the brown paper sacks, like the lunch sacks. That would look so pretty. So yeah, you could print him on whatever you want to print him on. If you want to print him straight on some brown paper, print him on some brown paper. If you want to print him on fabric, cotton fabric, print him on fabric. He's going to look pretty either way. So yeah, you can free to print him on whatever. Transfer paper. Hey Cheryl, I was trying to read what somebody was replying to, what they were asking about transfer paper, and I missed it. So yeah, this frame is going to be really, really pretty. But we're gonna scuff it up a little bit probably and put some rub and buff on him. Hey Sherry, welcome to my page. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to make sure I get it all. But yes, it's Pearl Pretty Gold, but it's a little too brassy for me. Rice paper. Yes, you can do it on rice paper. Whatever your heart desires. You can do it on the brown craft paper. Whatever. You could color him in with watercolors or whatever you want to do. Okay, let's hold it way down here. Try not to get black on my sweatshirt. Because y'all know me, I'll sling paint everywhere. Everywhere. Can't get her live feed to work. This, oh, I'm sorry. This is chalk paint. I'm so sorry, y'all. It is Waverly. It's the black and ink. And you don't need but one coat with this stuff because it coats, the black covers really, really well. Alright, I'm just trying to make sure I don't have any little gobbies of paint and that I get the inside rim really good. So I gotta dry it some. Thank you, Karen, for sprinkling. Hold on, I see a spot of mist. It's making a terrible sound against my table. Sew the same exact way. It needs to be like really thin cotton or muslin, like really thin fabric, and you cut it smaller than your paper, and you put tape across the top to make sure the rollers don't catch the fabric, and like a piece at the bottom, and then you just run it through your printer. Very, very easy. I got some spots that I missed. So it's real simple to print on, you know, your fabric or whatever. It just needs to be super thin, like real thin cotton. Yes, Mandy is feeling so much better, y'all. Thank y'all for the prayers. And she will be back to live and creating here soon. Hey, Loretta. Hey, Linda. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Yay, you have me. I'm just drying it. When I start trying to do stuff, it's going to go everywhere. Home interior and the round gold frames. Yeah, and this may be what it is. I have no idea, but it says made in Malaysia on that tag. So I have no idea what it came off of. I want to say I got this from the Goodwill bins. It was probably a quarter or something. I just love the oval frames. I think they're super cool, and you don't see them very much. So, let me get some stuff. But I had a good time. Hey, Betty. Okay, she printed on drop cloth. Oh, wow. I've not run anything that thick through my printer. But, I mean, I'm sure you can do it. But I've not ever tried that, so I don't want to tell y'all that you can do it because I've never done it. I just always, y'all, how does this how does this happen? I don't know. I just don't know. It's like, it got on my paintbrush, and then I got it on me, and then the next thing you know, I'm going to have it on my face. Are y'all this way too? Okay, it looks like an old home interior frame. Well, we just changed it. Because, yeah, old home interior was gold, and you had all the gold stuff. And I remember that I had a few pieces of home interior. That's been a hot minute, since the 90s for me. When I first was growing, you know, an adult and buying my own decor, and you had to have the Magnolia home interior picture, and you had to have all the things, you know, that matched it. Just make sure I don't have any little spots. Okay. Looks super pretty. And I don't have, look, y'all. How? I guess I'm holding the frame, I guess. I'm going to have it all over me. Maybe it's probably on this back part. And I'm holding it. I don't know. Just gonna have it on me. Hey, Lisa! Yeah, they have playing with my brush and got stuff all over it. Because certainly it wasn't me. See how pretty this is? Oh, wow. So you still had it, and then your daughter has it now? That's super cool that you kept it. Okay, yeah, it's coming off my paintbrush, y'all. Okay, I am going to kind of, because I don't know if it's the light or if it's really coming through, but it seems like I can still see. Maybe it's just the light. I know, Tina. I'm going to have it on my face in a minute, y'all. I'm going to have a mustache, a black mustache across my face. So I have to tell y'all my funny story about the airport. It wasn't funny at the time, but it's really funny now. But, so Julie and I get up at the crack of dawn. Our flight left at 5:20 in the morning. So we get to the airport, I don't know, it was like 4:20 or so, and then we have to get inside and all that stuff. And we knew that we had plenty of time because the flight took off like an hour, you know. So by the time we get down to the gate, and it was Spirit Airlines, because that was the only direct flight to Orlando. And so we had, you know, we're like, we got plenty of time, you know. So we get down there, and there's this guy, and he is at, I'm getting out from my fingers, he is at the counter. He's the only one there. And we're like, we're here checking. And before we ever said anything, he looks at us and goes, y'all are late. You're late. You're not getting on the flight today. And we looked at him and was like, what? Like, we're both just standing there flabbergasted. We could not believe what was happening. And he goes, yeah, the truck's already gone with the luggage. Y'all are late. We're like, the flight does not take off till 5:20. Well, you're late. And, you know, he goes, you're going to have to come back tomorrow. And, like, he's literally, like, walking off at the same time he's telling us this. Like, didn't say, hey, let me see what I can do. Didn't say, you know, this is blah, blah, blah. Let me rebook it. Nothing. He was like, he goes, you're going to have to come back tomorrow. He goes, I got to go work this plane, so I got to go. And he leaves. And we're sitting there just with our mouth hanging open wide, like, what just happened? I mean, we were like this. I mean, we were just trying to take it in. So, his name's Willard, I found out. So, I guess, after me and Julie got at ourselves, well, Liz, that was our plan, but this was at like, I literally was up at 3:20 in the morning. So anyway, they moved our flight from 7 to 5. So, yeah, that was bad enough. And then, so anyway, so after we sat down and we kind of got at ourselves and we realized there was another flight, same airline, at 12:30 that same day. So we just went ahead and booked it and hurried up and booked it because we had to get there. And so, Julie goes, do you think Willard had to go fly the plane too? And so I was like, I don't know. He had to go air up the tires or something because he was like, I got to go work the plane. I got to go. And we're like, oh my gosh. And it was just so funny that the fact that we just think that Willard is like controlling the whole airline. So it's like been a whole joke all weekend because Willard had to go work the plane. So then we get the flight at 12:30. We go eat breakfast. We come back. We get on that flight. And lo and behold, Willard comes on the plane and starts talking to people and stuff. And Julie's like, see, he's going to fly the plane. So anyway, it was just funny because we're like, it was just like, okay, just a whole joke that Willard's like running the whole Spirit Airlines organization. But it was funny. Liz, yes, that's where they get you is all the little charges. The flight may be $97, but then you got to pay for your check-on bag. You got to pay for your check bag. You got to pay for, it's all that. Well, this is what we think happened. We think that what happened was, okay, so he tells us that we're 2 minutes late. And we look up at the digital clock that he's pointing to over his head. And I looked at my phone, and my phone said 4:30, and his said 4:32. Apple time, it was 4:30. We were not late. But he said we were 2 minutes late, and it was 2 minutes fast. So y'all go figure. I don't know. So it was kind of funny that it was 2 minutes. We were 2 minutes late. And 2 minutes, the clock's 2 minutes fast. So And then what happened, we think, is there's people standing there that are on standby. So if somebody doesn't show up, they put them on the plane. And so that's what we think happened. Like, he already knew the seats were filled, and that's what we think happened. So anyway, we made it. Willard he is doing all the things. Oh, you like my fancy cup? It is a swig. Brooke gave it to us at the mastermind this weekend because she sells these in her boutique. So it's nuts. We were just beside ourselves. Okay. It's filled in at the top of the... Oh, okay. So anyway, I'm going to just try to... Because I think maybe if I sand it some, I'm not going to have to do as much. But I don't want such brassy to come through. But it's actually taken off a lot of the... I'm gonna do rub and buff. It's taken off like all the way down to the... whatever this is made of. So we're going to rub and buff it. Oh, y'all are all being so sweet to Mandy. She is so sweet. If y'all don't follow her, y'all go follow Mandy at Western Grace Home Decor. She's my talented friend, my business bestie. Okay, so this is antique gold. I'm trying not to get stuff all over me. So I'm just going to take... This is my brush that I kind of use for rub and buff. And I'm lightly going to just buff it, rub it, buff it, whatever. So I'm trying to just lightly do it. Because I don't want it to be coated in it and like really thick, but I just want it to be a little bit. Oh, it's going to be pretty. And the good thing about this frame not having any glass is the fact that what I'm going to put my rabbit on, I can change out and do something else and pop it right back in. Because it didn't have any glass. It didn't have a back. It was just the frame itself. And I can just take I cut a piece of cardboard. I'm going to show y'all. And I got a lot of it right there. And I'm not real happy about that. But can you get this stuff off with a baby wipe? No, but I can scratch it off. And then I can do this. Look at there. So yay, I just fixed it. So I had that big part there that I put that I didn't want that much. So I just took it back off because, yeah, this stuff doesn't come off really well. So I'm just kind of lightly dusting it, I guess. When that dries, I'll go back over it. But anyway, we had a good flight back, though. So we didn't use Spirit that time, you know. Look how pretty all of this is. Doesn't look like home interior anymore. Ain't it pretty? Deborah, we are making, I've got this frame, and then I've got this rabbit printable that I have put in the reveal group. If you would like to go print him out, and you can use him for whatever you want. But I'm putting mine in this frame that I thrifted that was originally this color. It was real brassy though. Well, yeah, it was more like that brassy. Hey Beth, there's Beth with Ruffle Davies. She is the lady I was with this weekend or week or whatever too. So y'all need to follow her. Her page is the Ruffle Daisy. Super sweet ladies I was with. Okay, so there it is. You'll have to go back and watch the replay so you can see what it looked like before. It was real brassy. And then I did this because I have a lot of black. Hey, Showstopper Designs. Hello. There's my friend too. That is Tree. So see, there is my frame. Looks a lot better than to me it does. But like I said, I have some black accents in my home. So this is going to, because my buffet probably that this is going to sit on is black with a wood top. It's going to look super good on it. So let me, put away all the messy stuff, because y'all know I will have it in my elbows if I don't already. No. So yeah, okay. So this rabbit, he is a printable, and he is actually in my free community group. Anybody can join and post their crafts and stuff, but it won't let me post files on here on the page. So I have to post them in the group. And so you can go and print this off and use them however you choose to. So I thought y'all would like to have a little rabbit. So what I did was this is foam core board. I took my pencil and I laid it down on my board, and then I traced around the inside part, and I made a foam. I took my little X-Acto knife and went all the way around and cut my foam core board out. So now we're going to work on our rabbit. So let me get him off of the tissue, off the paper. I miss you too, Tree. I miss you too. So we had lots of fun and learned lots of things, and I was just totally exhausted yesterday. I literally came home and got on the couch and took a nap, and then still went to bed at the correct bedtime and slept, and I was so tired. Deborah has the same frame. Well, Deborah, here you go. Yours is going to look just like mine if you do it like this. Yeah, if you type craft group, that's going to give you a link in your inbox to my free community group, and type craft group, all one word. And this is where this is. Yes, like Susanna just did. Okay. Okay, so here he is. Here's the nervous part. So we're going to make him all... Sandy, it does not. It will dry, and it's on here. Like, it's not going to... It will not come off. And I actually think you have to get, like, alcohol, because on my hands, I'll have to work at it to get it off. Okay, so here's Mr. Rabbit. Let's get him all back out. Here he is. He's all crinkly and, all the thing, all that. I want all that good, to make it crinkled, because it's going to look like this. That background was done the same technique that I'm doing with tissue paper and wax. Looks so good. It looks like old vintage paper is what it looks like. And it's just super cool, and I love this technique, and I'm not going to put my arm in that paint. Type it together, Ginger, all one word. Okay, and I got a little hole in my paper, but I'll fix it. Okay. So now all I'm going to do, this is the foam board I cut. You know what? Worried about that little piece right there, but I think it's going to be okay. And I just got to get him. So I cheated, and I made little marks at the top, so my top and my bottom, so I could get my rabbit on here straight. And, nice, good, and straight. Because, it's an oval, so I can't actually see when I put my paper down if he's straight or not. This paintbrush feels like it's got something on the end of it. So, all right, so I'm going to put Mod Podge down. Hey, Myrtle. I know, Daniela, this time changes, it messes you up so bad. So I'm going to put my Mod Podge down. And this technique can be used for so many things, and it's so simple and so inexpensive to, to pull off this technique. And we did try it with brown craft paint to see if it would work, and it does work as long as you'd use baby wipes and it's you wipe it kind of fast. We did try it, so it does work. Okay, so I'm trying to hurry. All right, got that covered. So there's my, trying to get him centered and straight, like he's sitting straight. I don't want him, you know, I don't want him sliding into first base or something. I want him to look like he is kind of centered and straight. I hope he's gonna be. Okay. So when you know, when you go to put it down and you get all these wrinkles, and that's what I want. I don't want it to be super smooth. I want it to look all wrinkly, because that's what's going to give it that vintage look. Hey, Dolores. Isn't it cute? Okay. I did pretty good. I got him pretty straight. Okay. So there he is. And I don't know if y'all can see, but all of it, yeah, you can see it there. It's all real wrinkly and has all these little lines going through him, and I think it looks really good. So I'm going to dry it. Thank y'all for the hearts. So yeah, if you're not part of my little free community group, then absolutely go join, and the printables in there. And there's a whole bunch of other printables that I've used over the years. Yes, wrinkles are awesome. Linda, type it one word. Hey, Nancy. Hello, Hazel. And there's a lot of talented people in there, and everybody posts their crafts and asks questions about how to do stuff, and it's a really cool place to be. Yeah, Linda, do one word all together. No space in between. Craft group. Do one word. Hey, Sylvia, it's not the replay. You got me live. Beth, type it one word. No space. And I do it that way because if somebody was just to happen to type craft group, they wouldn't get a message, you know. Daniela, do it all one word. There you go, Jill. Okay, so I'm just trying to dry through that paper. Okay, Tree. Yay. Tree makes wreaths, and she's at Showstopper Designs. So y'all can go and follow her. Yeah, one word, no space. There you go, Linda. Hello, Jordan. Hey, Josie. Okay, getting it pretty dry. Ooh, my nose is itching now. Yeah, there you go. Nancy, one word. Hey, Enid, I am good. How are you? I missed all of y'all and crafting with all of y'all, and I didn't get to go live from there, and I wanted to, and it just never was a great time and to do it, so I just said, well, I'll just post pictures. Yeah, the craft group has to be all one word, and it's going to send you a link in your messenger for you to go to and join the group if you're not already in the group. If you're already in the group, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, so I saw the glue gun. I really want one of her glue guns. Okay, so here he is he's on foam board. So he's not anything, you know, it's not anything special. Like I said, if the next holiday rolls around, I could do another one and put it on the other side or whatever, because it's, you know, I can just pop it in this frame. So here's the frame we're going to put him in. So we're going to grungy him all up, though, and make him look pretty. Okay. So, now this is the nervous part. It auto-corrects and separates it. Oh! My crafting adventure. Well, I didn't go on a crafting adventure. I went to a business retreat. So it's a mastermind, and what it is you apply to be in it, and you have to be approved, and all these things. You have to meet certain criteria to be in the mastermind, and it's a bunch of ladies who are all kind of on the same page in business-wise, on the same level, and it was 10 of us, and basically you get together and you brainstorm and help each other with their business. So it's, you know, and because you don't know what you don't know, and if somebody mentions something, you're like, oh, I didn't know it did that, I didn't know that. Don't know how to do that. Can you help me do that? Because there's a lot of ins and outs of what goes on behind this camera. Not just the laser, but just all the things to run this business and make this run, you know, and and make it go, and subscriptions and all those things. And it's hard sometimes, and it's good to have other people kind of have another eye on your business to kind of see where you need to tweak things, where you need to do things to make things better. That's really what it is. It's a meeting of the minds. It's a mastermind. So that's what it is. But it's a lot. It's, you know, we had a lot of fun, but we had a lot of business too. Okay. So now I'm going to take my wax, and we did try this with just regular craft paint, and it worked. And I don't even know where, oh, here it is. We tried it on a piece of wood. So this was with regular craft paint. So it does work. You just, you know, have to have a clean wipe and wipe off at the same time. Hey, Sue. So like I did the carrot, and then we tried it on a piece of wood with tissue paper, and it works. So you don't have to have the wax if you don't want to. Nancy, no, I didn't. This is just the plain tissue paper. I didn't put the wax on this side. No, I mean the Mod Podge, I didn't put it on the outside. I just put it under the paper. John, yeah, John says it does work. Aw, Linda, that's sweet. Yeah, she is such a sweet. She is a hoot. Okay, so here's my wax. This is the part that makes me nervous because, you know, I'm putting brown stuff on top of this white paper, and it always makes me nervous. See, there it is, all dark and brown. And then I'm just going to wipe it back, and it's going to look all vintage looking. I love this technique. I did it, kind of just thought of it one day about 2 years, no, not this past Christmas, but Christmas before, I think. And I just kind of fell in love with it. And it's just regular Dollar Tree tissue paper. So it's not anything, any special or anything like that. So I'm just going to wipe it all back. And like I could just sit here and kind of keep wiping, and it's going to come off. Yeah, and Dana, it's not really, not everybody has a creative business. There are people there that sell party supplies, or people that have boutiques, or people that have, one lady has a screen printing business and does like school t-shirts for schools and stuff. So it's not all, you know, everybody in the room were not, you know, crafty people. So, so we kind of all do something different, but it's still kind of the same all the way around as far as all the techie stuff and stuff that makes your business run. What's the replay I'm getting also? Did you put the bunny on the wood? I put the bunny is on tissue paper. So I printed him on tissue paper, taped to a piece of paper. And then this is just foam core board that's going to go in my frame. Because my frame didn't have glass and it didn't have a back. It was just a frame. And it was this brassy bright gold that you see. And so I painted it black and then highlighted it with rub and buff. And then I put my tissue, I scrunched him all up. My tissue paper, I scrunched the tissue paper all up and made it wrinkled. And then I Mod Podged it onto this foam core board. That's all I did. Nothing fancy. So it's really simple. I just love the technique and the way it makes it look. So I am gonna wipe all this back away before it dries. You might go through a few wipes. But he's going to look super old and super antique-y. And now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, this looks like an egg. And I have not even thought about that until just now. So I'm kind of like putting this on an egg. And this technique would look cute on anything, y'all. You don't have to put this in a frame. If you have like a wood egg cutout or any kind of cutout, you could definitely do this technique on here. So he looks all kind of faded. He looks old. And see how it looks darker up here, those little wrinkles, and then there's a lot over here. It just gives it that authentic, like, I don't know. She did her bedroom ceiling this way. Oh my gosh, I bet that is so super cool. I'm gonna get one of these back out though and see if I can't put some more over here. But this technique looks good on lots of things. And it's kind of like it covers a multitude of sins. You know, you can't see all your little mistakes if you have any. And the more the wrinkles, the better. Because normally we're like, oh no, we got to get all the wrinkles out of the Mod Podge paper. So this is what we want, the wrinkles, and we want all the little ripples, and we want all the things with this bunny. Doesn't he look super, super cute? Okay. And, you know, I've got wax all over me. It does look super cool. Hey, you get to sit down and watch me. Yeah, that sepia. Am I saying that right? Sepia look? Sepia, something. It does. It makes it look old. Like, this right here turned out so good. This background. Like an old scroll or something. But, I mean, you can use this technique on, and y'all going to see me do it a whole bunch because I love the way it looks. He's sitting under a tree. Yeah, it looks like he's kind of sitting under some vines or something. But, so anyway. So I'm going to put him, get him all straight. And I already see something I want to do. Where is my... See how big this one is. Are you dried out too? Everything's dried out. I guess I need to go through my pens over here. That one's too fat. Let's see what this one does. Are y'all all dried out? Going in the garbage. You got time for that. So I can kind of see where I have rubbed off a little of my bunny. Because I wiped him so much. So I'm just going to kind of go back over some of his little spots. I mean, which kind of adds to the quaintness of it. Because I've rubbed him off a little bit. He genuinely looks old. But I've just got a Sharpie. And I'm just kind of going back over some of these little spots. Now, so because his little ears, I think I rubbed his little ears off. And now they look better. I think I kind of rubbed them away. So I'm putting his little whiskers back. And it just looks like it was already there. So I'm just kind of putting them back. He looks so cute. And y'all see how super fast this is. It's like... Y'all know I'm an instant gratification junkie, and I like for something to go quick and fast. Okay, so y'all look at him. So all I did was just push that board into that frame. And he looks, doesn't that just look, he just looks so cool. He looks so cool. I love the carrot too. Annette, the weather was beautiful, and it was warm. And I got home, and it's cold, and I've got on a sweatshirt. Sherry, you did some carrots and with the technique. Yeah, so you could take like the styrofoam carrots and take this paper and do this technique around the carrots and make it look old and grungy. It looks so cool. A variety of colors. Good. Those pens, obviously, I hadn't used in a while. So I'm not done. I'm going to, I am going to like put... I want some like floral on here. And so what I'm going to actually do with this, so y'all can, no, it doesn't have a hanger. I mean, which I could hang it if I wanted to, but I'm eventually going to do this with it, okay? So now I'm trying to decide, let's see if he's straight. Trying to decide if I should put the floral. I think I'm going to put the floral up here, because if I put it down here, this is going to be, it's going to be in the way of an easel or wherever I decide to put him. So I think I'm gonna put the floral up here. So now I've got to decide. I've got several different greeneries over here. Y'all know I've got all this greenery. And I love this. Did I use this for... Didn't use it for that carrot. I think I used it for something else. We used this for something else the other day. And I have this. And then I have these. These are those like paper floral things. Like Hobby Lobby has a bunch of these. I didn't get these at Hobby Lobby. I got these at Goodwill. But I wanted them because I was like, oh my gosh, I love these flowers. They're not paper, but they look real. So I'm going to pull some off that doesn't have the flower in the middle, even though these flowers are beautiful. Mini lamb's ear. Sherry, I never can find the little lamb's ear. And I love me some lamb's ear, but I can't never find the tiny lamb's ear. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this. Yes, Deborah, you got to try it because it's super, super easy. And it just looks, you know, super cool. And this has still got to dry. It's still wet, but it looks really, really cool. So, like, I'm going to put, this doesn't bend, so it might not be the best. But y'all know I'm going to put greenery kind of going down the top like this. Sweet Annie, yes. I need some Sweet Annie, but I don't have any. So I've got to have something that's going to bend. So this is something I had left over from a Walmart stem. I think it was called Rosemary, but I'm not 100% sure. But this may not work either. But I've got several over here that I can use. All right, I'm taking that one off. We're going to put it on this one because it's missing something. Grass on the bottom. Oh, yes, I'm going to put moss under the bottom, I think. Like, under where his little feet are. I think I'm going to put moss there. Hold on. Gotta get all this right up at the top. So I think I'm going to do that. Cut off. Nope. Yeah, this has cutters on it. 2 big black yellow tubs of floral greenery. I need to start using it. Right? I totally get where you're coming from. I have a lot of greenery, and I have it separated by season. Fall, Christmas, spring. Yeah, I have entirely too much. Oh, yeah, cover up the gold. That's what I'm trying. I hate that I'm covering it up here, but I'm still going to have it on the side. And I am going to glue it to this, even though it's going to make it hard to change out, but it's just going to look so pretty. I can't help but do it. So maybe I'll come across another home interior frame at the Goodwill. I like the older ones. I mean, the oval ones. Inkjet or laser. I did mine on a laser printer, but I know you can do this on a inkjet because I know people have done it. Place a bow in floral. Yeah, I'm going to probably put some kind of little bow up here at the top. I just got to figure that out. Okay. There we go. All right, so here's the greenery so far. I'm trying to get it to... If it don't act right, I'm going to glue it down. So there is that so far. Isn't that so sweet and pretty? I love this. Ballpoint pens. I got a pack of black ones. I think it's so pretty. Hey, Stacy. How are you? Okay. I was just talking about you. I was telling about everybody's businesses that was at the retreat. And I told them you had did screen printing and mascot shirts for schools. Everybody was kind of, had different businesses that we weren't all just, crafty pages. So just a little simple bow. So y'all are y'all thinking like a little shoestring bow, or should I do a tiny messy bow at the top? Whew. Okay, so Judy has an inkjet and she does printing on tissue paper. Judy, have you done this technique as far as the wax goes? Hello, Susie. You love this bunny picture. Okay, so the bunny, if you want your own printable of this bunny, He is in my free community group that you can go and print off for yourself because I can't put stuff on the page here. So if you type in the words craft group, all one word, it'll send you a link in your inbox to go to the reveal group where this printable is, and you can print it off for free. A tiny messy bow. All right, I'm going to try my hand at making this little faux little bow here. A faux bow that kind of rhymes. Patsy, you're on vacay in New Mexico. That sounds wonderful. I bet it's warm there. A shoestring bow. Okay, that's what I'm doing. It's kind of a fake one, but you know, I didn't actually tie it. But I'm going to tie something in the middle to make it look real. So I'm going to fake it. Fake it till you make it. Y'all know I am not the bow queen. Hey, Penny, welcome to my page. We have a lot of great people here, and we craft and chat and talk about all kinds of stuff, and, you know, you just don't ever know. But I am not the bow queen. So don't ever think that I can make bows because I'm over here faking it till I'm making it, so... All right, I don't know which one's the tail and which one's not, but I think it's that one. Okay, so here is my, what is going on back here? Oh, that's the, hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's my little tie that I had. All right, so here is my shoestring bow. And if I put the shoestring bow in the middle, it's going to look something like so. And then I could put bling in the middle. The greenery is making it look funny. So I could do that. Or I could do, hey, Linda from Meridian. I could do a little bow like this. Or I could make a messy bow, which I'm a whole lot better at than this. But there's my little shoestring bow. So y'all tell me. I did, Maureen. We had a good time. We all became besties. New besties. You know, you meet people in person and you wonder, are they the same in person as they are, you know, on their page and all that kind of stuff? And all these ladies are so sweet. Okay, y'all like this bow? I kind of like it a little simple, and I kind of like it hanging down like that. Messy bow, messy bow, messy bow. Okay, so y'all, I'll just make a messy bow and then we'll decide what we want to use. A small bow with bling. So how about we just make a little bitty one? Nothing major. And we'll go from there. And we're probably going to like the messy bow. You think just the bow? So yeah, y'all can use this rabbit on whatever you want to use him on. He's just super cute and just simple, and I want him to look, you know, vintage. A messy bow would be overwhelming. I'm not gonna make it too much, but we're just gonna see, and then we'll know. Then we'll know, right? Not gonna hurt. I'll just throw the little bow in. Whichever one we don't use, I'll just throw in my stash, my little scraps bin, and I'll use it on something else. Okay, where's my... Uh-oh, I don't want to use a hot pink one. But I'm going to put some... I think I'm going to put moss down here, but I'm not going to cover up the gold. Got it backwards. There we go. If it's vintage, I wouldn't have a messy bow. I mean, I agree with you there. Because a messy bow is going to look a little bit more coffee stained bow. Yeah, this is like muslin-like stuff. All right. Now, So I'm definitely going to trim it down because it's way too big. Okay, cut some more. Some more. I hope y'all had a good Monday. I did. I got caught up, trying to get caught up on my work, but okay. So here is the shoestring bow, just a little simple bow, and then here is, maybe it'll stay. There is the messy bow. Hold on. I'll just hold it like this. So y'all tell me which one y'all like better. Messy bow or shoestring bow? Grunge up the bow. Now, I am not any good at that, Rita. I'll have it black and brown. Oh, Rita, it's fine. So what do y'all think? That? Let me look at it. Let me just sit here and stare at it a second. Messy. I don't like things that are too grungy. Okay, messy, 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 shoestring, messy. And I do have, like, I can put bling in the middle. And the other option I have, if you don't like the bow at all, is I have big bling. And it is gold. This might be a little too much, but I have that. It is gold too, but it's a big button. It went over there on the floor. Shoestring looks more vintage. I mean, I'm kind of leaning that way. My button just went off on the floor. But I have little ones. Just a little wax on it. Rita, I'll have it black. You don't know me. The first bow. Oh, gosh, y'all. I don't know. Okay. All right. No bling. I have a button. I have buttons. Y'all, I'm going to show you my new button jar that I got. It's massive. So I could have, because my other one was too small. It was full. So I had to get a big jar from the Goodwill bins. It used to be a, you know, those big things that have like the little spigot where you do the thing. And I took it out and I put tape on the inside and tape right here, clear tape. And now I have a big thing of buttons. I have these wood buttons, but I think they're too big. I think that's too big. So I have all of my vintage buttons, all of my regular buttons. What's it doing that on the table? I'm going to try to find just a regular... Yeah, oh my, yeah. This just makes my heart go pitter-patter. I love, love, love a jar of buttons. And this jar is massive. It's like one of those, you know, tea jug things. Messy bow with a button. Messy bow with a button. Wish I had some small wood ones. But these look wood, but they're not wood. Alright, let me look at that with the button. And then I'll look at this with the button. No, y'all, I don't know what to do. Some small floral. I got the greenery. I just didn't really want to do flowers, but I don't know. Vintage Photo Distress Oxide. I have some of that, but I'm gonna have to dig it out. I know, it's very heavy, and I had to pick it up. Plus, the jar itself is heavy. I'm distressing it a little bit. This is ground espresso. I have the vintage photo one, but I just don't know where it is. Okay. Is that making y'all feel better? There's that one. I think Mandy does this too. Make y'all feel better that I grunged them up. And myself all at the same time. Get my fingers. Oh gosh. Y'all, I'm seriously leaning to the messy bow now. I'm kind of changed my mind. Whew. Changing my mind. You used to spend hours. I know. I mean, I have so many buttons in this jar. And I just bought a whole big bag of those vintage ones at an estate sale. And I literally could sit here for a long time and look through the buttons. But I think I'm going to use that one. I am going to do the messy bow, I think. That's how you grunge. I think I'm going to use the messy bow, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I grunged it a little bit. Button with some gold. Oop. That might be the perfect one. But it has that shank on the back, so I'm having to... Okay, it was plastic, so I cut it off. It's a little gold button. Y'all might like it. Maybe. Let's see. What else I got? Here's a gold one. There's a gold one way down in there. Oh, no, it's silver. That's not gold. Here's a gold. No. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I like just to dig through them and look. And I just saw one and I don't know where it went. I lost it. Okay. So I'm going to put this gold one on there and see what y'all think. It's just round and it's just gold and it's so pretty. Okay. Alright, here it is. Y'all gonna get to see it. Alright, greenery, you got to go down here. Look, you're gonna have to behave or I'm gonna glue you down. Okay, here it is. Ta-da! There's the gold button. There it is. Ain't it cute? Cute. It kind of hangs down like the shoestring. I think I like this better. This piece right here. It's got to mind itself now. I'm gonna give it a little help here. Sometimes you have to just glue stuff the way you want it to be. Nobody's gonna see the glue because he won't behave. Isn't it pretty? I love the technique, y'all. Love it. Couldn't be any easier than that. It's, could not be any easier. Okay, is he gonna stay? Yeah, he is staying. See, I've glued that little piece down because he was wanting to fly off. And I got glue strings and I love it. Love it. Isn't that so pretty? And so, see, I have a bunch of these easels. And I actually probably need a black one, but get him straight. But he is going to be just like this. Somehow, I'm trying to look at it in the camera and get it straight. It's not that easy. Okay, so there he is. Ta-da! Isn't it pretty? I love it, I love it, I love it. Hey, Cindy! Oh, I'm glad you're back. Isn't that so pretty? Look how pretty it is. I love this. Wendy, it started off with just, I printed this bunny and it's in the free group. It's in my free community. I printed him off on tissue paper. And y'all know I love this technique. It's so easy. I scrunched him up. I had this frame from Goodwill and it didn't have glass, didn't have a back. So I made a back with foam core board. I Mod Podged him to it and then I wiped him with wax, antique wax, and then I wiped it off. And then I painted the frame. It was gold. So, yes. So, look how pretty he is. But you can, thank you, Mandy. If you want to shrink him down, you can do that on your computer and shrink him down smaller. You could put him in a smaller frame. You could put him in a square frame. You don't have to put in an oval frame. You don't have to put him in a frame. You can put him wherever you want to. He would be just super, super cute on anything, and to do this technique, and you don't have to worry about painting him. But if you want to watercolor him, you could do whatever you wanted and make him super cute. But y'all, should I put moss down here? Forgot the moss. Should I put moss? I don't know. I got the moss out. But yeah, just type craft group together, all one word, and it should give you a link to my free group, and that's where this printable is. But I gotta go let all of y'all in, so you just have to give me a few minutes. Oh, I could have glued a hole. Yeah, I put clear tape over the hole, and it's, you know. So moss. So okay, let's see if we should put. Look, I open up the moss and I get it out, and it's, you know, instantly everywhere. Gwen, I do too. I love me some old frames, and I love oval frames. If I see oval frame, I'm going to get it. So moss or no moss? Because it's going to cover this up. So I'll let y'all kind of decide. Moss, moss or no moss? I'll hold it. I'll hold him like this. So I was going to try to put a little moss under him. But, you know, I don't know. A small cutter and cuts the loop off buttons. Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that, Sue. It's called a flush cutter, you said? Moss with a carrot in it. I don't have any little bitty carrots. No moss. No moss. And I got it everywhere. But you know what would look cute too? If you don't have any greenery, you could make you a little bundle of moss at the top and put your bow at the top in the moss, like the moss behind the bow. Good night, Tammy. Moss with a carrot. I don't have a little bitty carrot. I don't know. Maybe I might sleep on the moss and just kind of decide what I'm going to do with it. I think it looks super cute, but it looks like dried up grass. Kay said, don't think it needs the moss. I like him without the moss. Okay, I'm not going to be hasty and make a decision, because sometimes I like to sleep on ideas sometimes, and I think I'm going to leave it like this for now. And if I change my mind, I'll put some moss on it tomorrow. But he looks so cool and old. It looks like an old vintage frame. Moss takes away from it. A flush cutter from the Celebration Coat. Okay. This greenery was like something from Walmart. I think it was rosemary it had on the tag. But I had this, but these pieces won't bend. I could glue it down, but you could use any greenery, and it was going to look super cute. I just like the bright green is why I chose this. Yes, this is hanging down further than that, but I'm okay with it. Green moss for grass. Do I have green moss? I don't know if I have green moss. Look, he's in a bird nest. Yeah, I'm going to sleep on it because I do that occasionally. But that little gold button up there, it just adds to the little bit of gold. I think the button, I don't know. It looked a little out of place, being kind of the fancy frame. So I think the gold looks good. Maybe greenery at the bottom. Well, if I put it in this, I don't know how that would work, but because yeah, he's going to have a way to stand for sure, like this, because there's not a hanger or anything on the back. But you could add a hanger and you can hang it on the thing that we made. Super cute, y'all. You curve the greenery on the right side a bit. I feel like I'm styling hair. Maybe it looks better. I know, he is super sweet. I love it. It's just that simple touch. And Dollar General has the small lamb's ear. Okay, I'm gonna have to look because mine is really big, and Veronica spell check. So yeah, so anytime you see a different frame. Like I've been holding on to this one for quite a while, waiting for the perfect craft for it, and I think I found it tonight. But sometimes I'll pick these up. They're inexpensive, and like I said, it had no glass, had no back. It was just the frame, and I probably paid 25 cents for it. I don't even know. But the oval, I love the ovals. You don't see them often, but when I see them at the Goodwill or somewhere, I'll snatch them up. I love them. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, I think it's perfect just like it is. Let's see if I can hold it. And these easels, I found a whole bag of those at Goodwill one time, and I bought them, and I've used them for everything. But he is so, so pretty. Just elegant and pretty. I like the simplicity, too. And he kind of matches my decor in my house. I still have Valentine's Day up, so, you know. Maybe I'll work on that this weekend. Thank you, Angela. Thank y'all all for being here and just showing up and chatting and talking and doing all the things. Because y'all know I missed y'all. Night, Judy. So, yeah, so the printable's in the group. I'll get off and I'll go start letting people in the group. Excuse me. But he's in the Files tab. But he's also on down the page. I don't know how far. I just added it right before I went live, so it can't be too far. But I can't add files on the page, so I have to do it in there. But y'all can use this little bunny however you choose. He just looks like this. But you can shrink him. You can make him bigger, however you want to do on your printer. But yeah, I think he turned out super cool. When you feel it, you feel it. That's right. You still have winter. That's right, Vicky. So I'm not too bad. Some of y'all have snow. But I'm ushering in on the spring. I'm ready. Stuff is blooming, and I am ready for it. So, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much. All right, guys. I love y'all, and I'm going to hop off, and I will definitely see y'all. I had to think of what day it was. See y'all Thursday, and we'll see what we're going to do Thursday. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. Have a good week. See you later.